Hey, what's up, guys? You're here with Goran from Pick Dawgz, and thank you for joining me once again for your free League One picks from Sunday, February 12th. We have 7 games on the schedule in League One, guys, and we had a very solid day on Saturday in League One, so let's try to keep it up on Sunday as well. Of course, there are some other games on the schedule all over Europe in on Sunday, so get your other free picks from the videos. Go to the Pick Dawgz YouTube channel and check them out, guys. We have been hitting those pretty good, so get your free money from those free picks. Uh, like I said, guys, 7 games on the schedule in League One, and we are kicking it off at 7 a.m. Eastern between Toulouse and Rennes. Two teams very capable of scoring goals. Rennes has been pretty much hot and cold since they lost a couple of players because of the injuries, and I mean they had a lot of potential, but now for the rest of the season, I basically see them playing hot and cold, and that's been happening right now as well. While Toulouse on the other side has lost only one of their last 6 games, and they have been scoring goals like crazy. They have been extremely effective. However, neither of these two sides can keep a clean sheet right now if their lives depend on it. Toulouse haven't lost any of their last 5 home games, and I, I don't know. I simply am not willing to side with Red here, despite Toulouse not winning any of their last any of the last 3 home games against Rennes. But they are on a 3-game winning streak right now at home, so I think that Rennes should not be as big as underdogs as they are right now, especially because of those defensive problems that Rennes has. But like I said, both teams have been having a lot of troubles keeping a clean sheet, guys, and I think it's gonna be the same in this game as well. Both teams to score is minus 143 right now, but we have seen both teams to score and over 2.5 hitting in this matchup in their last uh, 9 of their last 10 games or something like that, and I think it's gonna be the case here in this game as well. So if you want plus money, take both teams to score at over 2.5. I think I'm gonna take just both teams to score at minus 143 and possibly double it up in something else to get even bigger plus money. But I still have to decide on that. But guys, I think this is gonna be a highly entertaining matchup with a lot of chances, and I think we see a lot of goals as well. So for me, both teams to score at minus 143. Let's move on, guys, and we have Auxerre and Auxerre facing up in the next matchup, and these two teams have been in horrible form, and these two are the worst teams in the league in that 19th and the 20th place in the standings, and these two teams are probably going to be the two that are going to get relegated for sure. Defensively, we have two of the worst defensive teams in the league. 47 conceded goals for Auxerre and 46 conceded goals for Auxerre. Now, offensively, they are pretty much even right now. They are both averaging way less than a goal scored per game, but seeing the form between these two, and I don't know, I simply have to go with the over 2.5. I think that both teams see this game as a potential chance to get some points, maybe give themselves a sliver of hope that they can stay in League One after this season, but in order for that to happen, they will have to attack and they will have to score some goals. So that's what I'm hoping for, guys, here. Over 2.5 plus 106. Let's hope for the rest. In the next game, guys, Lille is hosting Strasbourg, and they have actually been playing really well as of late. Lille has been gaining some momentum. They have lost only one of their last 6 games, and Strasbourg, as good as they have been, there has been a little bit of improvement of this team. They are still fairly close to the relegation zone. They actually are in the relegation zone with in that 17th place with 18 points. But Lille on the other side is back in the Champions League race, and they have to keep playing as well as they are right now. I know that they have been struggling a little bit in that attacking end, but this is a team that scored 38 goals this season. Defensively, they do have some holes. That's something they need to work on. They have to improve that. But if they can keep playing as well as they are, I think that Lille potentially has a shot to get to the Champions League spot. If not the Champions League spot, then definitely that Europa League spot. So in this game, guys, I am gonna go with Lille at -1. -125 is the price of that. That's an Asian line, which basically means that if Lille wins by a goal, we are getting a push. If they win by two or more goals, we are getting -125 winner. I think that they are the better team here, more consistent team here, and team that has a lot more to play for than Strasbourg has. So for that reason, I think that Lille will step up their game once again and get a nice home win. In the next game, guys, Montpellier is hosting Brest, and these two teams have been fairly inconsistent this season, especially Montpellier, who has won only one of their last 5 games, 6 games, while Brest is not the same, but they have lost only one of their last 6 games. So Brest has a lot of draws, 4 draws in their last 6 games, and even though they are higher than Montpellier in the standings, these two teams are pretty much even on points. Both of them have 20 points, but like I said, Montpellier has won only one of their last 6 games, lost the other 5, while Brest has also won one of their last 6 games, but they have lost only one of their last 6 games as well. So I don't know. I think this is gonna be a fairly even matchup, guys, between these two teams. But if I had to choose a side, I think that I would have to lean towards Montpellier because I think that they are slightly better team here than Brest is, despite their struggles. But I'm gonna stay away from sides, guys, because both teams are missing some players, and the defenses they have had over the last few weeks have been horrible. So I'm gonna go with both teams to score. It's -127. I simply do not see either side keeping a clean sheet here, guys. I think that they both deserves a look at here. I think this game could go either way, and for that reason, I think we see at least one goal on each side. So I'm gonna go with both teams to score at -127. In the next one, guys, Reims is looking to stay undefeated in League One and to kind of extend that nice streak they were on, despite losing to lose in that French Cup earlier this week. I don't think that their form or morale or mood in the club has dropped a lot because they have been on an amazing streak. They have been winning games. They have been keeping clean sheets. They have been scoring a lot of goals. And now they're facing this Troyes team, the team that hasn't won any of their last 6 games, and the team that hasn't been doing that good of a job on their own this season. Now the quality has been on Reims' side in this matchup, and especially as of late, they do have a very outstanding striker who's been scoring goals for Reims, and he's on 14 goals in 21 games right now. He's one of the top scorers in the League One, and once again, he will be leading the charge in this game. And the bad thing for Troyes as well is that they are missing 4 or 5 players who will be in the starting lineup in this game if they were not injured. Now Reims has been still fighting for that European spot. They're fairly close to that Conference League spot. However, they have to stay consistent and they have to keep winning points. If they do that, they will have a decent chance of qualifying for Europe for next season. Troyes has been conceding a lot of goals overall. They have been averaging more than 2 conceded goals per game this season, and that defense is going to be put up to test once again in this matchup because, like I said, Reims has been outstanding and they have been creating a lot of chances and scoring a lot of goals. So in this one, guys, I'm going to take Reims at -1, -108. I think it's an excellent price. I think that Reims will win this game. And this -1 will give us a little bit of a safety net. If they win by 1, we are going to get a push. But I think that with the way they have been performing as of late, I think they get a nice comfortable win here at home. So Reims -1 at -108. We have Nantes and Lorient, guys, facing off. And that's a game at 11 a.m. Eastern. Nantes is the favorite here. However, Lorient has been scoring a lot of goals as of late. And even though their form has been a bit shaky, hot and cold, they haven't won any of their last 3 games. I think that Nantes deserves to be the favorite. They are here. But like I said, Lorient has been scoring a lot of goals. They have been doing it consistently, while Nantes hasn't been that stable on that defensive end. They did keep a couple of clean sheets over the last few weeks, yes, but then again, they conceded 2 goals against Auxerre, who is the weakest team in the league. They have conceded 2 goals against Marseille. They have conceded a couple of goals in the French Cup matchup a few weeks ago as well. But overall, the form has been a lot better, and the form is actually on Nantes' side here. Now, Nantes, they are far away from those European spots. However, they are actually beneath Lorient in the standings. And for that reason, guys, I'm going to stay away from sides in this one. And I'm going to take goals. I'm going to take over 2 goals, which is an Asian line at minus 182, which means that if we get 2 goals in this game, we're going to get a push. But if you want a better price, guys, take over 2.5. I think that this game will definitely go into over. But I don't know. I just feel like that every week I hit that one game, I pick the over and it ends in a 1-1 or something like that. So I'm kind of hesitant to take the over 2.5 in this one, and I decided to go with this over 2 Asian line. And I think that I will be doubling that up with something else. Maybe take a aim on the money line and over 2 goals in this one to get nice double out of this 2 League One matchups. So over 2 goals minus 182 on this Asian line for this Nantes versus Lorient matchup. And the last game of the day in League One, guys, is this derby matchup between Lyon and Lens. And Lens, it seems that because they have hit this a bit of a rough patch over the last few weeks, they did get a win in the French Cup against Lorient earlier this week. However, in League One, they haven't won any of their last 3 games. They have dropped outside the relegation, outside of the Champions League zone. Sorry, they are now in 4th place with 46 points. Of course, still very close to PSG, still very close to that Champions League zone. However, they need to snap that losing streak they are on, and I'm not sure it could happen against Lyon right now. Lyon has been playing better. They are undefeated in their last 5 games. They are on a 2-game winning streak. And even though they're not scoring a lot of goals, they are defending really well. And Lens, as many chances they create in their games, they are struggling with scoring goals right now. If you gave me this matchup before the World Cup, I would take Lens in a heartbeat. Right now, I'm not so sure about that, guys. So I'm not even sure we're going to see goals in this one. We are definitely going to see chances, but with both teams being inconsistent in that attacking end, I decided to go with cards, guys. I think this match could become a little bit rough, and we are getting minus 132 on over 3.5 cards. 4 cards in a game of this caliber is not outside the realm of possibilities, guys, and I think this is gonna hit. Minus 132 is a very, very good price for that. So that's what I'm gonna go with in this game, guys. Over 3.5 cards, minus 132 in this last game of the day in League One between Lyon and Lens. That's it, guys. Thank you for joining me here. 7 games in League One. Should be an exciting day in France, kicking off at 7 a.m. and closing out in the afternoon. Get the rest of the free picks up on the Pickdawgz YouTube channel, guys. We got some exciting matchups going on, so check it out. And for my best bets, click the link in the description of this video, and that will get you up on my Pickdawgz page where you can see the passes I have up there. That's it, guys. Enjoy your Sunday. Good luck with your bets, and stay tuned for those Champions League picks we have coming up soon. That's it, and stay tuned for more.